can't see the results from here. The two, unless I put my glasses on. Hello. Hello, Blue. Hello, Blue. Oh, Liverpool won today, 3-2.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. We're back with Grandpa.
Hello, how are you?
For episode 6.
Oh, we're doing well.
Episode 6, yeah.
6.
And Carabao Cup games were played last night, or EFL Cup as you like to say. Your team, Palace, won 2-1 last night against the Villa.
Well, I wish it had been in the league, that, because they can do with the points.
Well, they beat Tottenham last week.
Yeah,
in the league.
I think Tottenham must have been saving their players to beat. Who did they beat yesterday?
Man City.
Beat Man City. So I don't know. Did they save a lot of players for that game yesterday?
Probably, yeah. Man United without Ten Hag won 5-2 against Leicester.
Well, I wouldn't have liked to have predicted that one, but good luck to Man United.
Liverpool beat Brighton 3-2, which was a bit nervy at times for Liverpool, where they could have lost the game a little bit.
Did you watch that one, Will?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? Newcastle beat Chelsea 2-0.
That's a surprise. Is that this season? I mean, some of these teams, they're in and out, in and out. No wonder the bookies are making a lot of money on this football, because you just they can go anyway.
Yeah. Preston unfortunately got beat 3-0 to Arsenal, but unlucky that. But yeah, Arsenal were always going to do a job over them.
I should think so.
And Tottenham beat City.
Well, that's a surprise, isn't it?
Do you want to see the draw for the next round?
Well, go on then.
Right. So, the draw is... Do you want to know who Palace have got first?
Well, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, okay. So, Palace have got Arsenal away.
Yeah, well, I think it'll be a good thing if Arsenal beat them in one way, because it's the league that should be concentrating on, yeah. I would say. Brentford
also beat Sheffield Wednesday on Friday night, and Southampton beat Stoke. Newcastle got Brentford at home, and Southampton have got Liverpool away. And Tottenham have got Man United at home.
If you was going for the winner of that cup at the moment, who would you side with?
I'd probably go for Arsenal.
Would you?
Yeah. I'd probably go for maybe us, maybe Tottenham, maybe... I think the top three are probably... Well, you never know with Man United, because if they get this new manager in, they could possibly go on to win it.
Well, if I was forecasting any of them games yesterday, I don't think I would have got many right.
No. Well, I picked a few teams, and I picked Chelsea to win, but they got beat. And I also picked Man City, and they got beat. So I think Arsenal will beat Arsenal will beat Palace, unfortunately. I think Newcastle will beat Brentford. I think Liverpool will beat Southampton, and I think Man United will beat Tottenham.
Oh, that's a surprise from you.
Yeah, I think Man United will beat Tottenham away as well. Going on to Man United, Ten Hag been sacked midweek. They should have got rid of him ages ago, shouldn't they?
Well, the rumours were about he was going to go a lot earlier than he did. He stayed a lot longer, I thought, than people expected him to go.
Yeah. And now it's a case of Ruben Amorim. I'm getting it right now. Ruben Amorim coming into Man United to take over. He's currently at Sporting Lisbon, and now he's been rumoured to Manchester United, which looks like it's going to be a confirmed deal. So that's looking like.
What will they be waiting on to decide? Where is it the manager himself? Is it Lisbon? Did you say?
Yeah, it says on here.
Have they agreed terms, or is it the
Yeah, they've agreed.
They've agreed it with terms.
Man United just need to pay off his release clause.
I say, which would be a lot of money, I should think.
It's 8.3 million.
Wow.
Yeah. It says on here from Sky Sports, it says, Man United to confirm appointment of sporting boss Amorim on Thursday, today.
Oh.
So it's looking like he should be at the club by today.
Yes.
So you could be getting a new manager by today, which could make an impact on the club, you never know.
Well, let's hope he does a bit better job than the last manager.
Yeah, well, I don't want Man United to do well, but for all Man United fans...
Yeah, but your bias will.
I know, but it'd be nice to see another team up there challenging. Not just Man City and Arsenal. Because it's just Liverpool, City and Arsenal.
See, a lot of them teams that started well this year,
yeah,
it seems to have dropped off a lot. I mean,
yeah,
Aston Villa, you'd have thought, the way they started, you'd have thought they was going to have a good season this year. But they're on the a bit dodgy at the moment.
well, they're fourth in the league on the same points as Arsenal, joint third. We'll go through the league table. So City are top by a point behind Liverpool. Palace are just above 18th place, Ipswich, with 6 points. And they've got Wolves next, so that's probably...
Oh, by the way, Will, today I'm wearing my Crystal Palace supporters cap.
Right.
And, of course, it's got the Eagles on.
Yeah.
But actually, when I used to watch them, they weren't called the Eagles. They was called the Glaziers. So there's not a lot of people who know that they used to be called the Glaziers. But I remember.
Right. Good fact there from Grandpa. Yeah, so you've got Wolves. Is it? I think it's... I'll check if it's home. Oh, it's away. You've got Wolves away on Saturday. It should be a comfortable game for you, but now in Palace at the moment, they can't really get a job done, really.
No.
But Wolves haven't won a game all season.
And unlucky. They've been a bit unlucky. They have given the teams they've played this year a good game, but as I say, this season it seems to have gone against them a lot.
Yeah. Another team, Manchester United, like we've been talking about, are 14th in the league with 11 points. Not going very well, are they?
They will improve.
So yeah, Premier League's looking good for Liverpool and City up there.
Liverpool, they've been playing brilliant football. I think Liverpool. I want keen on Liverpool, but you can't knock them because they have played some good football this year. I'm surprised that just recently they've been just dropping 1 or 2 points.
Well, they've lost. Obviously, they lost against Forest. They've drawn 1 away from home, won the rest, and they've won the rest at home as well. Away, like I just said, away they're doing really well. Only drawn 1, haven't lost away.
Have they got some hard games coming up?
Let's have a look. I think Liverpool have got Brighton, obviously, on Saturday. Played them last night, but we've got them at home in the league. And then we have got Leverkusen, Aston Villa, Southampton, Real Madrid and Man City. They're our next few games.
There'll be some good games there.
Yeah, well, every game's hard, obviously. But especially Villa at home, Real Madrid at home and City at home. We're all at home for them, but out of our next few games, we're only away once.
But them teams will have a good squad and have a good backup in substitutes. They don't lose a lot because their players, the substitutes that they've got, who can replace the first team players, they're good enough. Where you get other teams, they've usually got a good. The teams further down the league, they've got a good side, but you've only got to get 2 or 3 injuries will,
Yeah.
and they don't suffer.
Well, obviously, I rung you the other day and told you about Ten Hag. You weren't really surprised when he got sacked, were you?
Was there anybody who can say they were really surprised?
I think just going on to their last game, Man United against West Ham away, or West Ham.
West Ham.
They got beat 2-1, and they conceded a penalty in the 92nd minute. You didn't watch the game, I don't think.
No.
But it shouldn't have been a penalty, and I think they were robbed a little bit because the camera again prevented them from getting a draw from the game. So I think they were a bit unfortunate there. Palace, just last thing on Palace. Do you think they will come higher than? Do you think they'll get relegated?
I don't know. I think they're safe. They won't be going down into the championships, but the latest results. I mean, it looks like they're turning it round a bit now.
Yeah.
But who's to know? I mean, injuries make a lot of difference to these teams.
Palace have got. Oh, I don't know. They've got Wolves, Fulham, Villa, Newcastle, Ipswich, Man City. Quite some. I mean, you're 2 on the bounce for wins. You're 2 on the bounce. It could be a case of like you starting to win games now. Obviously, Wolves, you should be winning that. Fulham at home's quite a tough game. And then you go back to Villa Park and you're playing Villa again.
How long is it, since Wolves progressed from the Championship into the Premier? How many years would you say it is? Because they was down in the Championship for quite a while, weren't they?
Yeah, they came up, was it 20... I think they came up 2017, I'm pretty sure.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because
I didn't know they'd have been in the league, the Premier that long.
It was 2016 or 17, because I remember going, I can remember going to watch Liverpool v Wolves in the Cup.
Yeah.
And that was when Wolves were in the Championship. And then it must have been only a few years ago, and then they went up into the Prem. Palace have got a few injuries. You've got Richards, hamstring injury. He's your centre back. Decore, but your favourite player's not injured. Will Hughes.
Oh well, I won't comment on that. Well,
who's your favourite player for Palace?
Well, it has to be that
Eze.
Eze. I mean, on his day, he takes some stopping, the same as the last player they had at that club, which was who?
Roy Hodgson.
No, not the manager.
Oh,
the player.
Elisa.
No. Who's the lad who used to play on the left wing?
Zaha.
Zaha, that's the man.
Yeah.
I mean, he used to win games. He was a bit like Salah of Liverpool.
Yeah.
He could win games the same as Salah used to, or still does.
Yeah, the top 3 players are Mateta, Eze, and Mitchell, and Gaya. Liverpool are after him.
I tell you what, I'm a bit surprised with Palace, how their goalkeeper has made it into the international, as an international goalkeeper.
Henderson. He's a good keeper.
Yeah, but I was still surprised that he did, mind you, replacing Pickford's. Because I don't believe that Pickford was playing well for England anyway.
No.
But the man who I thought would have got a permanent spot as a goalkeeper in the England side was Pope.
Yeah.
He was a dad. We had him at York for a season on loan.
Yeah.
And you could tell he had class. Did Pope? He used to make some damn good saves, and he's playing well for Newcastle. But he has been injured once or twice, so that hasn't helped.
Yeah. We're going to wrap it up there then?
Well, okay, yeah, I'll call it a day if you want.
Yeah. As well, we're nearly at 800 subscribers, so keep subscribing.
Well done, Will.
We're going up, aren't we?
You're not bribing them to do it, are you?
No.
Oh.
Obviously, we went to the Halifax game on Saturday.
Oh, I'd love Palace. Palace.
York.
I'd love to see York beat Wickham, but the trouble is now that they play to a result instead of a return match.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot against the teams what's not all that fancy in these cup games.
Do you think we'll beat Wickham on Saturday?
I can't see it. Wickham was last time I looked, they were second in their league.
I think they're first now.
Are they first? Yeah. Well, I mean, you're asking a lot.
It'd be good. It'd be good to get a replay, bring it back to City.
But they don't bring them back now. Well, that's changed. They play.
I think there's a replay if they draw.
They play for penalties now. They don't play for it. Well, as far as I know, I was informed the other day that you have to get a result when you're playing these games. They don't go back for a return.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
But what do I know?
Nothing. We're going to wrap up there then.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Subscribe and get us to 800, and
Right.
I'll see you on the next one.
And I'll see you on the flypaper.
Slaters. See you later.